Yes, good day to you, my loyal subscribers and friends alike. Yeah, man, I can guarantee you that I'm about to give you the truth in this video, as I have done in my previous video. Subscribing to the channel won't clog or corrupt or take any of your phone memory. If this is the first time on the channel, click the subscription button, like the video so that it can reach others, including your enemies, and share the video on Facebook, Twitter, and other social media platforms. So it can reach others. Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police Channel. You're a certified and experienced detective of the Jamaica Constabulary Force is about to educate you with facts and not propaganda or hyperbole for the government and its minions. In Jamaica, we do not have a criminals problem. We have a corruption problem. I do believe that criminals must live in fear of losing their lives and not the law-abiding citizens. I believe in preemptive strikes, as the United States military has been using when dealing with terrorists. What we have in Jamaica are terrorists that terrorize the communities and drive fear into the heart of the law abiding citizens. I do not like thieving or criminal supporting police officers. Don't be upset with me for calling you out. What you need to do is appreciate my honesty in telling about your past that you should be proud of and point out the same. Any human being can change if they want, but some are genetically criminal minded. There's an old saying, do unto others as you would like them do unto you. I know most of you growing up in Jamaica and other parts of the world have been fed with daily dose of lies, propagandas, and hatred towards our police force and its members, that they are the most corrupt people in Jamaica. I am going to show you another instance that it is not the police department that is corrupt and its members, but the judiciary. That means the court system, in which your favorite Klansman, Chief Justice Brian Sykes, is the leader. And I want you to listen to this foreigner from the United States of America, who's a social media influencer, telling her audience about our corrupt judge in St. James who is on the take, meaning the judge is corrupt, and you don't hear a single word from the judiciary or the justice minister calling for an investigation into an alleged case of corruption by an attorney and by an defense attorney and the judge who presided over the case involving American social media personality Jayda Cheaves and Gregory Wright, a member of our entourage. They were fined $1.6 million after they pleaded guilty to gun related charges in Western Regional Court in Montego Bay, St. James on Wednesday, September 29, 2021, more than a year ago. So they have been feeding you people with all these lies that it's our police force that has been corrupted and they are the ones who are the most corrupt people in Jamaica. The government, both political party, including the PMP LGBTQ plus and the JLP LGBTQ plus. They told you all the police were corrupted, and that's why they took away the powers from them of issuing firearm licenses. We have seen, read, heard documents over documents that over 3,000 convicted felons, including people who have been to prison for drug dealing, for murder, manslaughter, all kind of crimes in the United States, fraud, trafficking, cocaine and other drugs to the shores of North America and Europe, especially in Britain, Spain, and all those places. And these people have licensed firearm. Yet, when you go back and look at what the police have done, not a single, listen, not one convicted felon or deportee or any person with any convicted criminal record have been issued a license firearm by the police department. But yet, these people are telling you, the Jamaican people, and the people in the diaspora that the police are the most corrupted people. And to date, there is no calling for the corruptors who have created an agency and put debts on the government and the people's credit card to facilitate an agency to create jobs for their political activists, their political donors, and their children by creating an agency called Firearm Licensing Authority, which is corrupt to the core. It is the most corrupt agency ever in the history of Jamaica. But to date, not one, not a single politician of both sides of the political aisles has called for the disbandment of this agency and return it to the lawful people, the police that the British have left in charge of. Everything that the British have left in charge of with the police, these bossy slaves and corruptors took it away from the police because they are of the mindset that this is an anti criminal agency against the poor. And they themselves, because they are thinking as criminals, they are doing everything to destroy the image of the police force. Now, with this big corruption, hearing it for yourself, where American social media influencer Jayda Cheaves is telling the world how corrupt our justice system is, and nothing has been done. So I want you to listen for yourself. You listen, you decide. Not my word. This is Jayda Cheaves' words. It's over a year ago.
It's a girls over there taking my tattoo say Loyal Armani. Super cute. Okay, how do I do this? All right. Yo, y'all funny as hell. Were you scared when that situation happened in Jamaica? Honestly, at first I was like, they're not about to take me to jail. I'm good. They're not about to take me to jail. We're just gonna have to go through some stuff. They're gonna take the and we're gonna go our way. Y'all, when they put me in the back of that police car, I was honestly shaking in my boots. Then, mind you, it was me and Greg. So they were saying they have to take me to, it was like 2 different jails. I had to go to the country, whatever the hell that is. And Greg gets to stay in the city, or in Jamaica, where the women's jail, far out. Men's jail is in Jamaica. Shaking in my boots. Y'all, I was so scared. Oh, I was so scared because I'm like, oh, it's over with for me. I don't know. No, and then this is my problem. I'm out of the country, so I can't just pick up the phone and call. I'm done. I was like, oh, I'm done. I was offering them people everything. I'm like, y'all can have my watch. Y'all can have my chain. Because I only had on my watch. No, I had on some bracelets and some rings. I didn't even have on a watch. I'm like, y'all can have this. Y'all can have all of this. I'm like, this bracelet is worth $10,000. Just take it. Please let me go. Please let me go. But I kept it cute. I kept my composure. I wanted to cry so bad, but I didn't. I kept it cute. And I'm like, okay, this is not going to be good. So then they let us go home because the only reason we didn't have to go behind bars is because, so with COVID, basically, it's like the system is behind. So we had to go to court. We had to stay an extra night, go to court on that Wednesday. I was so scared. The people in court was smooth, but when we had to go pick up our passports, because they wouldn't give us our passports back, thinking that we would probably just leave and not go to court, they held our passports until after court. After we left court, we go to pick up our passports, and the lady said, as soon as we walk in, she said the system has failed us again. Basically, they wanted us to stay. They wanted us to stay in jail. They was mad that they let us go. They was mad that they let us out. I was like, okay, yeah, it's time for me to go. But it was an experience, you know. And my slow, honestly, I did not know that you fly in private because they let us bring everything in. Mind you, they searched our bags and everything. Nobody said nothing to us there, so I'm thinking we was good. You know, they let us go in and everything. They even checked our bags when we got there and no problem. So when we was leaving out, I'm like, they got something for us. They so got us. But yeah, I'll go back. I'll definitely go back. I just know not to go back with my and yeah, mind you, no, there's no shade, but my lawyer, he had me wire him $50,000. The court fee, Jamaican money, only came out to $5,000. He kept all that money. They didn't reimburse me. Nothing. Oh, he did send back $4,000, but I just had to take that L. But I'm glad that I'm out. I'm back in the States, but I had to just take a big old elbow. But I wired the money as soon as they told me the fee. I wired him the money. This before we even went to court, but he was saying he already had everything already lined up with the judge and stuff. So I'm like, okay, he know what he talking about. The lady read out the number or the amount we had to pay in court, and I'm like, oh, so he gonna give us the money back? Never got the money back. But anyways, next question. That's how they do it, y'all.
Yes, I know that most Jamaicans don't even remember this case because it was last year. But it's over a year ago that Cheaves and Wright, um, they were arrested and charged for illegal possession of firearm and ammunition. Two 9 millimeter pistols legally bought, and legally bought in the United States of America, and they have their carriers the concealed permit just like I have to move around in their state and state that accept the carriers the concealed permit so they can use it, you understand? But the concealed permit is not valid in Jamaica. So, apparently they did not know that. They thought that America, because America is a so-called capital for the world, because everything, everything happening in America affect everyone in the world. So because America is the capital for the world, they thought that, because they can go to other states with their guns, they can, go to Jamaica with it. So that's why they fly there with it. They were arrested and shot. But it goes to show you the slackness of, our system there, because they went into the island with the guns, but it's when they were leaving that they found it. Something is wrong there. So I don't know what happened. Maybe, um, but if you listen to what she says about what the information that the lawyer passed on to her, that he had spoken already to the judge and everything is worked out and everything is fine and the amount of money and stuff like that. You understand? And in the end, all she got back was $4,000 out of 50,000 US. So how much money did the judge get? Because reading even the case in there, they did not even have any fingerprint order made, so they are good to go. You understand? There's no conviction for them in Jamaica. You understand? And the Jamaican people at the court were visibly upset. But they must understand, that Jamaica is a criminal's paradise. You understand? Do you think that a Jamaican could leave Jamaica with their license firearm and inadvertently, um, take it into the United States of America and get the same treatment? I don't know. It all, it varies from state to state, but um, I don't think that as she said, that she had made a mistake, an honest mistake, and I do believe her. The system is there, to provide a certain sentencing, and she had received it, but not because she is Jayda Cheaves, but because she have money. So you see, um, money plays an important role in the justice system. You can buy justice. You understand? So, and the government, they had enacted law to make sure that people who have money, that they do not go to prison for certain crimes. So when they're telling you that the police department is corrupt and its members, just look no further than the justice system, headed by our Chief Justice, Klansman Chief Justice Brian Sykes. You understand? If um, but I have to start giving you people, some things about the Klansman gang, its birth and where it reached at this point till until they have even have the Chief Justice of the Jamaican judicial system as a Klansman judge. You understand? So this young lady came from America, Jayda Cheaves, and exposed how corrupt our system is. And do you think that the Jamaican government would have any shame? No, none whatsoever. It's just crickets, nothing, silence, deafening silence. No media company come out and bash the judicial for being corrupt. But you notice who the media always support. The media is always on the side of the criminals. Yes, because majority of the elites are criminals. You have to understand that. From I've been growing up, that's what they have been preaching. HH toward the police. All of your problem is the police. Ghetto people, yes, because you can't get to rob. Is the police causing it? Because the people that they're robbing is not related to them, but they live uptown too. And you understand? Is the police causing it? Is the police why you can't get to kill who you want to kill because you understand they come and arrest you, or when they come and you resist and they kill you, and we cry for justice. So that is the thing that is happening in Jamaica for the past over 50 years. You understand? From I've been a child growing up in Jamaica, the Jamaica Broadcasting Corporation was the one that beating the drum against the police, and they are still doing it to this day. And it's time for the Jamaican people to take back their country from these corrupt, elected hyenas. You understand? This woman have exposed our judicial system to show you that it is corrupt, led by none other than Chief Justice Brian Sykes. Yeah, thanks for watching the Jamaica Young Police channel. Remember to like and share the video. Remember, it's not the police who are the corruptors. The corruptors are the judiciary and the politicians. They are the real corruptors. Yes, you have corrupt police, but the level of corruption is not even there when it comes on to the judiciary. Can you believe? A lawyer can tell his client that everything and tell them what is going to happen before it even happen. That to show you the confidence when it comes on to corruption. And if you notice, the most important thing that is missing from this case, the name of the judge, that the media to this date have released the name of the judge in this case. But that's how it is. Welcome to Jamaica, the criminal's paradise in the Caribbean Sea. All the best to you and your family. Peace.